this video, I want to share with you a little get ready with me. Now I want to go ahead and share with you some of the products that I purchased in a recent haul video, and I also am going to bring you in a little up close and very personal with this Osmosis powder to show you just how beautiful this really is on the skin. I'm loving this one. Also, I have got a Sawwasu highlighter, and we have got the Tatcha the Pearl, which a lot of ladies have been asking me about this for mature eyes, what it is like. So we're going to discuss that. And I also have this beautiful Milani Pure Passion eyeshadow palette. So obviously I'm wearing everything, and also I have a special little addition to our family that I want to share with you all. So I hope that you will stick around. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start out with the Osmosis foundation. Now I just take one pump and put it here on the back of my hand, and all I do is just kind of disperse it here on my skin. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I've got a new little puppy dog, so in case you all hear a bunch of little, scratching around in here, it's actually him. He's laying down here below me. He's so cute. I'll try and show him to y'all here in a little bit. He was a little, well, pretty sure he was dumped off out here, and anyway, he found his way here on my property, so he's pretty much here to stay. All right, so all I do is just kind of dot it around, just kind of, press and pat, press and pat. I'm going to go ahead and move on into the Tatcha. This is the Pearl, and this is, they're not saying that this is a concealer. They're saying that this is an eye treatment. But, from the tint of it, you can definitely see that there is some color to it. You're just supposed to take just a tiny little bit. That's all I'm going to use right there. So you dot it where you want it. And then you're supposed to rub it, like go back and forth to bust up those little bubbles. And then it said to tap and pat. Okay, so it's basically an eye treatment, and it brightens underneath of your eye. It's supposed to give you, a little bit of brightening underneath of your eye, which by looking in the camera, I can definitely see that this is definitely, brightened up my under eye. And it does not appear to be accentuating any type of fine lines or any texture. It feels really nice, really comfortable. It, not very much coverage. Not very much coverage at all, but like I said, they're selling this as a skin treatment. It feels hydrating on. It doesn't feel like sticky or tacky or anything like that, but it does not have like that dimethicone, like that nice little dimethicone slip in it. It doesn't feel like that at all. So it just feels very hydrated, or yeah, it just feels hydrated. All right, so I went ahead and just did a little bit of concealer, and then I went ahead and set with just a little bit of the Laura Mercier, the loose setting powder. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you all in, and we're going to take a look at the Osmosis press powder up close. All right, so I'm going to take a big old fluffy brush and my Osmosis press powder and just dip into here. Now I want you to just kind of focus on I'm going to do my forehead first, all right? So you see how my forehead looks. There are some pores up there. You can see some pores. And so what happens, here it is. So what happens, I just kind of take this and just kind of pat it around first. And then I'll just kind of brush it a little bit. I didn't pick up very much. And as you can see, I hope that the camera is picking this up. It just gives you a flawless, to where you almost look like it's a blurring effect. So can you see where it looks like my pores are very, very diminished now, and it's not accentuating any type of texture on my forehead either. Now with the lines, because I do have that one deep set line right there, it's not going to hide everything. Let's get real, it's not going to hide everything. But as far as just, the overall appearance of my forehead, it just looks so much smoother and more even. Let's go ahead and let's focus here on this side of my skin. A lot of times right in here in this area, I think that you can see a lot of my pores a little bit more, because I'm trying to see what you all are seeing. So anyway, a lot of pores here around my temple area, there's a lot of pores. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my brush. And what I do is I just tap it on here first. And then I'll go back and just take just a little bit more and kind of just buff it in a little bit. It's not accentuating any type of texture or accentuating any type of my fine lines. I love this powder so much. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. The other side, let's see here if I can find, same thing, lots of pores. You see all my pores right here, up here at the temple area as well. Take my brush, rub it in there, and just kind of tap it where I want it. Go back in a little bit more and rub my brush. Tap a little bit more. Now this is where I'm going to rub and blend. And there it is. This powder is just perfection. I just love this powder. It is just so, so good, so amazing. My sister Lisa had sent me a beautiful little Chanel blush for my birthday. Isn't that so pretty? So I'm going to go ahead and try it. It's got like just like really pretty peachy, corally color to it. So pretty. Let's go ahead and dive into this Milani Pure Passion eyeshadow palette. These colors in here are just speaking to me. They're so, so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up a small little fluffy brush here. It's a little Wayne Goss brush. And I went ahead and I primed my eyes with a couple little Urban Decays, and I went and used this shadow right here as my to lay down for that primer. So I've already done that. I think the first color I want to pick it up is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and use this little pinky color. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just pick that up and rub this in my crease. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of this shade right here. Okay, now it does have a little bit more pigment than the other one did. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this really deep shade right here and just kind of go ahead and just deepen up just this outside crease area. I'm going to go ahead and take a little flat shader brush and I'm going to pick up, I'm going to pick up this color right here, this middle shade. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going to go ahead and spray it with some MAC Fix Plus and pop that on my eyelid. I'm going to go ahead and pick up just a little bit of this deeper color. It does have a little radiance to it too. I'm going to go ahead and just barely spritz it with a little MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to pop it over here on the outside corner of my eye. I'm going to go ahead and pick up just a little bit of this really deep shade right here. Oops, y'all can't see. The deep shade right there. Tap off my brush and I just want to place it just here on the very, very outside corner. For my highlighter today, I want to go ahead and use this pretty little Osmosis right here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the little beauty blender that I was using and just kind of pop it in the top here of that. And use it just here on the cheeks. Go ahead and just kind of smooth out any edges here of it. Alright, I do not have any new lipsticks or anything like that, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and fix my hair, and I will be right back. Alright ladies, so this is the final look that I came up with. I really do like how everything turned out. I want to go ahead and just do like a little run through of the products that I used and kind of give you my thoughts and my opinions here. Of course, you know I love the Osmosis foundation. This is just wonderful. Now, with the pressed powder, I'm certainly hoping that, you know, with me bringing you all in a little bit closer, that you were able to see better how this powder performs. I want to, you know, I'm just hoping that the camera was really able to show you, you know, that it doesn't emphasize any texture, it doesn't, you know, emphasize your pores. It just has this beautiful blurring effect on your skin, and so I'm really hoping that the camera was able to, you know, show you that today. So yeah, and I'm sitting here holding it upside down. Yeah, let's do it better this way. I have to keep looking down here at my monitor because my camera is starting to act a little wonky on me. I don't know why it's wanting to go out of focus so much. And there it goes. It's focusing in on the bird back there. Ugh. technology. I'm not so good at it. I'm not. Anyway, okay, the Osmosis, I love this. And like I was saying, I just hope that, you know, bringing you all a little bit closer, you were able to see why I'm so crazy about this powder. Now, the Tatcha, the Pearl. All right, right now I am currently using a moisturizer from Tatcha. I can't remember what it's called. It's really, really good though. And I'm also using the Tatcha Essence, which I'm loving. This is just a hard pass for me. It really is. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep it just because, you know, I can't, it's a little too late for me to return it right now. So, but I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I will agree that it is a eye treatment, but to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, I really didn't get like a whole lot of, like, you know, if I was going to put an eye cream up there, I mean, it was very, very short-lived. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's very short-lived. The brightening of it was very short-lived. I mean, there's really, I don't know, it just kind of like faded away. Even when it gave me, you know, that little bit of that lightning effect, it just kind of faded away really quickly. So this is a pass for me, but I mean, I'm already committed, so I'll try and use it somehow, some way. The blush that my sister Lisa sent me, I love this. Thank you, Lisa, so very much. It's so, so pretty. It's just a beautiful pinky, like a coral, beautiful coral color. So I'm super happy with it. Let's move on to the Sawasoo, the highlighter. Oh, I am loving this. Yeah, all you got to do is just touch. It's just a little sponge here. And there it is. So you'll see that, you know, it's just a very, very light, beautiful. It's so pretty. And it was so easy to work with, you know. I mean, whenever I put it on, I was just able to kind of just like press it into my skin. Very pretty. And I think that you're still being able to see, you know, it's not like a blinding highlight. It's just very, very subtle. And I think that that's why I really like this. It's very nice. And it's by Sawasoo. So good brand. Okay, the Milani, the Pure Passion eyeshadow palette. This is fabulous because it's got, you know, the mattes, it's got the shimmery colors in it. It's just beautiful. And I used several of them, and they blended really pretty. Now, there was a couple in here that, you know, did kick up a little bit, but I could have gone in a little too heavy-handed. I try to focus. It seems like sometimes whenever you're doing a video, you know, you tend to get lost over here on this side of the camera, you know, because you're trying to focus and make sure you're showing everything. And anyway, so, but I love this. Puppy! You're not a puppy. You're not a puppy. You're baby. Come see Mama. Come see Mama. There you are. Isn't he adorable? Y'all, look at his eyes, if I can get him to turn around here. Look at these eyes. He's got like icy green eyes. Will you hold still? Will you hold still? He's so sweet. He's not a puppy anymore, but I mean, you know, he's still fairly kind of young. Anyway, he's a keeper. We're in love with him. So anyway, if you all don't mind, help me. I have not been able to name him yet. So if you could, you know, just maybe drop some names down there. I want something really cute, like a really, really cute name. All right, ladies, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so very, very much for hanging out with me. I sure appreciate each and every one of you so very much. And as always, I wish you all a safe and wonderful day. Bye.